Well, it's the morning of the big day, and Amy's fixing breakfast. She got up extra early today too. She's going to be real nice and come out and film, hopefully this morning after she takes him to school, and then bring us lunch, which the guys have already requested barbecue for lunch. Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
Try to meet the first dump truck. Hopefully it's not a false alarm. We thought we seen him coming. Yeah, here comes the truck.
There he is. Coming kind of slow. Right on time. Well, 8 minutes late. That's okay. Close enough for me.
We're just about finishing up with our first one. Truck number 3 just got here. Truck number 2 pouring the beams. That's what they're doing first. Is they're pouring the cement and all the beams first, and fill up all the beams, and then we'll start doing the top surface. Well, it's almost fun so far. We're just filling up. My crew is not very interested in keeping my wire mesh pulled out. I use wire mesh and rebar instead of kind of post-tension cabling for reinforcement in the slab. And since my crew was not interested in keeping the mesh pulled up, I did it. I'm going to get a bunch of friends to do this for me. It actually would have cost me more by the time I rented the equipment and had the concrete come out on a Saturday instead of during the week. Then it ended up being to hire a crew that already had all the equipment and already knew exactly what they were doing. Building your own house, cement's probably not the step you actually want to do yourself. Although I did put all the rebar and do all the plumbing by myself, and that saved a lot of money. Now here's an area that I formed up to use as a storm shelter. There's actually a cavity that goes up underneath the concrete down here, and I'll have to go back in later and pour a floor for it. But then I'll have a little miniature lay-down storm cellar. Well, we're all done pouring. It's just a matter of cleaning up the equipment, waiting for the concrete to harden up a little bit so they can get the finishing machines on it. It looks real nice so far. A little bit hard to focus on. I got my anchor bolts set. They reminded me to do that. Everything came out pretty good. Nice work. We've dug out a little spot for where my hot water heater is going to be. Let the concrete set up a little while before we were able to dig that out. And they're going through with the cornering tool, or the edge tool that leaves a nice rounded edge. And then there are other little things to smooth out all the ripples and stuff, make it look nice. And in a little while, when it gets hard enough to stand on, they'll hit it with the power trowel. And I'll catch that on film. Those are in the back of the trailer still right now, though. Now the concrete's set up enough to walk on, so we can get the power trowel on it and finish the surface. When he starts, he'll keep his blades kind of flat, and then if he needs to, he can, I think, if his is adjustable, he can adjust the pitch on those blades and make them go up a little steeper once the concrete gets a little harder. Going okay? They're all done and they're all gone, and it's just me now. I'll probably hang around the rest of the day to keep it misted down and wet. Try to keep it as cool as possible so it can cure up nice and even and not get any hairline cracks and stuff. And it looks like it came out pretty good so far. I told you I would go through all my mistakes
I was really worried that it would use a lot more concrete than normal because my beam seemed wide and everything. When I was ordering the concrete, they asked me how big my house was. I told them 1,500 square foot, and they had a formula that told them 42 yards. And that's how much I would need. Since I thought my beams were too wide, maybe too deep, I didn't believe them, and I ordered 49 yards. What I ended up with is about a $400 strip of driveway. But, you know, it's at least I had some place to put it. Kids will like skating over it, I guess, later on. Now I'll probably eventually just tie it, keep the cement. I did throw down some wire over my rocks here. I left the wire hanging out around the edges so I can widen it and lengthen it and tie it on into the real driveway that'll go in up there. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way things came out.